G'day everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the Nintendo Switch OLED. This is the re-released version of the Nintendo Switch which launched all the way back in 2017. Now, this has some insanely good features about it and it's definitely worth one checking out. It's got a full OLED display, a full-sized kickstand on the back. I've heard the joycons feel a little bit different as well, and it's got an Ethernet port on the dock. So we're gonna crack this box open and see what's inside. Alrighty, so let's take a look around the box. On the front, we've got a stunning picture of the white Nintendo Switch OLED here. They're going for a white look this time around, which I think looks really, really fresh. Around to the side, not much, just the Switch OLED, the Nintendo Switch logo. We've got some interesting pieces on the side here. We've got a 7-inch OLED screen. We've got a dock with LAN port, mentioned that earlier, and the full-sized adjustable stand, because I think we all remember how crappy the adjustable stand was on the original Switch. It wasn't really much of a stand, was it? On this side, not much of a logo. And then on the back here, we've got tabletop mode. We've got TV mode, and we've got handheld mode as well, because this is a console which can be used for multiple different use cases. But enough of me gas bagging on. We're going to crack this open and have a look, shall we? Bit of a small box, a lot smaller than the original Switch I remember back in 2017. That one was a lot wider, if I recall. Okay, let's crack her open, shall we? From the bottom this time, okay, all right. Open her up like that. Alrighty, we've got our Joy-Cons and Switch front and center. Might go to Switch second. We'll get the Joy-Cons out first, shall we? Alrighty. Nice, gorgeous white Joy-Cons. Got the Switch there as well. And we're gonna get out this cardboard. And we've got some other accessories in here. We've got what appears to be another HDMI cable to add to my collection of HDMI cables. I have like 10 trillion of these. All right, what else have we got here? We've got ourselves a power adapter. Now, what I'm really happy about is I'll be able to have two docks for the Nintendo Switch now, because if you didn't know, you can actually use the OLED Switch with your original Nintendo Switch dock. It will work flawlessly, I've been told. We have the side straps for the Joy-Cons. You get two of those in the box. Pretty standard stuff for Nintendo. That doesn't look like the change. I'm actually a big fan of the recent Skyward Sword Joy-Cons. Check it out, video down below. And then they also give you this as well, which is a grip for the Joy-Con. So you still get that full-size controller experience, but you get it in a standard grip form factor as well. Moving on, we've got one of the newest additions here, and this is the new dock. And we're going to be taking a good look at this, man. They've really gone overkill on the bubble wrap. It's like opening a package from PCK Gear. Bloody hell. Alrighty, so here is the brand new dock, and I'll tell you what, it is looking nice. Really nice. This is new. So the back plate actually comes all the way off now. Before it was sort of sticking there by a hinge. Now it comes all the way off. I'm not sure how I feel about that personally. I kind of preferred it being on a hinge. Keep an eye on this, everybody. You might lose it. Looking inside, you can see already, I hope the camera can see this. If not, we'll get a B-roll shot. You've got that Ethernet port on the side there. You've got an HDMI out and your AC. So it looks like what they've done is they've actually gone and removed the internal USB port that was built in to the dock. Now, personally, I feel like Nintendo could have had the USB port there. Like, look at all that space up the top. Like, come on. They could have done it. They've also changed the cable routing hole there. It's now this nice little sort of curved thing. It looks nice, looks slick. Also, we've got curves on the edges, on the corners of the dock as well. Moving on to the other side, we've got two USB ports. We've got the light there to show that it's plugged into TV. Really nice addition. And yeah, pretty bog standard for the dock. Honestly, that's pretty much it. Really nice. Moving on, now I think let's get into what you're here for, right? The OLED Switch, okay? You know, we've got bloody cables, you know, power cables, HDMIs, Joy-Cons. You know, we're here for one thing only, and that's the Switch, right? Okay, let's get this bad boy out. Whoa. There's just something about opening brand new electronics. Like, this is the cleanest it will ever look. Oops, it's upside down. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Like, I can tell you now, first impressions looking at this thing, it is immediately better than the original Nintendo Switch. I can immediately feel that the quality, the build quality of this is vastly superior to the original Switch. This is really nice. It's got a full metal casing by the feeling of it. It feels metal. or it could be some sort of brushed plastic. I mean, it feels cold on the touch. Yeah, that feels like a hard plastic on the touch screen, or at least glass. And that was one of the biggest things I wanted to know, because if they had that crappy plastic overlay they had on the original Switch, which was covering the screen, it scratches so easily. It would have been a bad time, but you know, you need a solid front on the OLED to make it shine, right? Moving on to the back, we've got that stand as well. Now this stand goes all the way back like that. Look at that, all the way back, and you can have your Switch on the table like this. Kind of like if you could probably do like an on-screen keyboard, use it as like a keyboard or something. Or you can have it at any angle you want. And this is probably one of the biggest things about it, because the original stand sucked, right? You could only really have the Switch up like this or not at all, right? And that was terrible. But this gives you angles for the perfect viewing angle. So you can just sit down and, you know, play your games normally, right? It's really handy, honestly. And I think this is what should have been on the Switch from the get-go. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick tour around the edges here. We've got a power button, new volume rocker, got your game card slot as well, and USB-C on the bottom. So we're going to just turn her on here and get my reaction here. First impressions, everybody. Hopefully we've got a charge in it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I can immediately see from that Nintendo logo, that is crisp. Okay, the whites on that really do stand out. That is really nice. I know it's only just the controller screen sort of thing, but it looks good. Like, it's not going to do it justice on the camera. We'll get some B-roll shots in a little bit of what it looks like compared to the old Switch, but we're just going to get these controllers, Joy-Cons out, and slide them on here. Yeah, the Joy-Con buttons do feel different, and I've heard they have fixed the Joy-Con drift as of the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons, but yeah, the Joy-Cons do feel a little bit different, just off, not crazy different, it's more just the material. But we're going to get these slid on here. Also, I can definitely say this Switch is heavier. It's 100% heavier. It feels heavier. Now we're on the home screen, and yeah, I can see right now this looks amazing, and I can't wait to get some games on it. We're gonna be trying Metroid Dread, and also stay tuned for our Metroid Dread unboxing as well. We've got the special edition here. We're gonna be cracking her open and seeing what's inside that one. But yeah, first impressions right off the bat on this looks insanely good. Like, you see here in the B-roll, just the quality and the colors looks incredible. But yeah, this is certainly a console which, if you don't have a Switch already, go get the OLED Switch. You're missing out. It is gorgeous, absolutely jaw-dropping. I highly recommend everyone else to go get one if you haven't done it already. But if you're looking to get an upgrade from your current Switch and you're not sure if it's worth it, I'd say yes. If you play in handheld mode, definitely go get yourself an OLED Switch, because the visual quality alone on the OLED panel is incredible. It is like just worth its weight in gold already. But yeah, this is phenomenal. Absolutely amazing quality. Alrighty, so there we have it, the Nintendo Switch OLED, everybody. A fantastic upgrade from the original Nintendo Switch. You get a gorgeous 7-inch OLED display. You get a full-size kickstand as well, which tilts all the way back to almost flat. You get new Joy-Cons, which do feel a little bit different, and apparently fix the Joy-Con drift issue. You get a new dock as well with the Ethernet built in. If you love the video, leave a like. Leave a comment down below. Are you gonna be picking up the Nintendo Switch OLED? Let us know what your thoughts are. Do you have one already? What do you think? Do you think it's a big upgrade from the original? Definitely let us know. But thank you all again so much for watching. Drop a sub if you love the videos, and we'll see you all again in the next one.